The rain poured relentlessly, turning the city streets into a maze of puddles and streams. Among the chaos, a small black cat huddled under a broken bench at a deserted bus stop. Her fur was soaked through, and her bright yellow eyes darted nervously as thunder rumbled overhead. She had been named Midnight by the kind strangers who sometimes left scraps of food nearby. But to most passersby, she was just another stray. Midnight's life had been far from easy. Born in an abandoned warehouse, she had lost her mother and siblings to illness when she was only a few weeks old. Left to survive on her own, she had grown wary of humans and the unpredictable world around her. Every day was a struggle for food and safety, and every night brought new dangers. On this particular evening, a young man named Adam happened to be walking home from work. He was drenched despite his umbrella, and his thoughts were occupied with the troubles of the day. But as he passed the bus stop, a soft, pitiful meow caught his attention. He stopped in his tracks and looked around, his eyes finally landing on the small, shivering figure beneath the bench. Adam crouched down, extending a hand cautiously. "Hey there, little one," he said gently. Midnight's ears flattened, and she backed further into the shadows, her body tense and ready to flee. Adam's heart ached at the sight. He knew he couldn't just leave her there in the storm. He opened his backpack, pulling out a sandwich he'd planned to eat later. Carefully, he broke off a piece and placed it a few feet away from her. Midnight hesitated, her hunger battling with her fear. After a long moment, she crept forward, snatched the food, and retreated to her corner. "It's okay," Adam whispered, staying as still as possible. He spent the next hour patiently coaxing her out, offering bits of food and soft words until she finally allowed him to touch her. Her fur was cold and matted, and she let out a small, weary sigh as he wrapped her in his jacket. Adam carried her home to his tiny apartment, where he set up a warm bed made from old towels and a cardboard box. Midnight eyed him warily, but was too exhausted to resist. Over the next few days, Adam worked to gain her trust. He took her to the vet, where she was treated for a respiratory infection and malnutrition. The vet estimated her to be about 6 months old. As Midnight recovered, her personality began to shine. She was curious and playful, chasing the strings and toys Adam bought for her. She still had moments of hesitation, but her bond with Adam grew stronger each day. He found solace in her presence, and she seemed to sense his kindness, responding with gentle headbutts and soft purrs. Adam decided to officially adopt her, giving her a safe and permanent home. He bought her a collar with a small tag that read, "Midnight, loved and safe." For the first time in her life, she had a full belly, a warm place to sleep, and someone who truly cared for her. Months later, Midnight had transformed into a confident and affectionate cat. She loved to perch on the windowsill, watching the world outside, and would greet Adam at the door every evening. Her sleek black coat glistened in the sunlight, a testament to her newfound health and happiness. Adam often thought about how easily he could have missed her that rainy night. The thought filled him with gratitude and a sense of purpose. Midnight had brought joy and companionship into his life, and in saving her, he felt that she had saved him in return. Together, they were a testament to the power of second chances and the unbreakable bond between a human and their furry companion.